Hi and welcome to English 101. Today I'm just going to go over a short overview that covers everything we're going to do in the class so that you have an idea of where we're going each week. I think it'll be helpful to know the basics about the requirements of each week because they all build one on the other. Okay, it's also very important to submit all of your assignments on time each week. Remember that discussions cannot be made up. So they have to be completed during the week in which we are discussing. Oftentimes, the topics being discussed are we are workshopping the assignment actually due that week, so it's really important to get your discussion posts posted in time so that I can give you feedback on what we're doing. So anyway, again, welcome to English 101. For Module 1, you're going to be writing a source summary. There will also be 2 graded activities and then 1 writing assignment, which is that source summary and discussion. Okay, for the Module 1 first assignment, you're going to go to the list of approved topics. It's under our Module 1 activities. You'll see it says approved topic, select a topic, approved selections. And you'll look at this list. The topics that we're going to be choosing from are childhood obesity, cyberbullying, prison reform, healthy workplaces, alcohol and drug rehabilitation. Choose one of those topics because that's going to be your main topic for the rest of the course. Okay, then you'll scroll down a little bit more in that activity and you'll see the actual sources have already been located for you to use. Okay, so you'll choose from amidst those, whatever your topic you chose, you'll go to that link, you'll click on it, and then you'll see about 6 or 7 different sources listed. You're going to be using 4 total by the end of the module or by the end of the course. So choose whichever one seems most, it appeals most to you for the first assignment we're going to be doing. For this sample 1 assignment, you're going to be introducing your topic, and I have the sample assignments posted under discussion and in our weekly overview announcements each week. So there's sample assignments there. Look at them so that you have a better idea of where we're going and what you're doing. So for our sample 1 assignment, you're going to introduce the source you've chosen, and then you're going to start summarizing it, the content of it. And whenever you make a summary, and I've also supplied a separate tutorial on this, but whenever you supply a summary, you have to cite that information because it is someone else's ideas. Okay, so you'll use in-text citations, noting the author's last name and year to note those paraphrases. Okay. Here's just examples. I've highlighted the in-text citations in red. Okay, because in-text citations always need to be accompanied by reference citations, you'll also include a reference citation at the bottom of your source summary to be submitted to me. I have supplied a tutorial that helps you get into the Argosy online library, and it shows you how to use the automatic citation tool to generate that reference citation for you. The tutorial also goes through how to create in-text citations that need to be accompanying each bit of paraphrased or directly quoted bit of information. For Module 2 now, moving on, you're going to go back to that source list on whatever topic you chose, and you will be comparing and contrasting 2 sources now. So also there will be 2 graded activities, discussion, and then that writing assignment is the comparison and contrast of the 2 sources you've chosen. So I'll expect an introductory paragraph, at least 1 paragraph dedicated to how the 2 sources are similar, and the next paragraph at least dedicated to how the 2 sources are different, and then a conclusion. Okay. For Module 3, you're going to add in 1 more source, and you're going to come up with some kind of an argument. Okay, so once you've looked at all of these resources, you need to formulate an argument based on them. Okay, so if I'm studying obesity, I might think, what are the major themes that I am seeing that are coming through all of these sources? And then I need to establish a stance on that theme. So it might be something like obesity can be addressed most successfully through various ways. That might be my stance. Obesity can be addressed, and my sources talk a lot about different ways to do that. But I need to pick up on 3 supporting overall points that are in support of that stance. So in this case, as this example illustrates, I'm just going to argue that obesity can be addressed most successfully through better education, lifestyle choices, and nutrition plans, something like that. Um, and then in Module 3, you're also going to have two activities, your discussion, and then your assignment is to submit an outline. And I will expect your thesis statement to be at the top, your three outline body paragraphs that are the supporting points for your stance in your thesis statement, and then all that in your outline you will also have to include paraphrased information because those should function as supporting points. And remember, I supply examples of these assignments each week. For module 4, you're going to, I skipped a slide here. For module 4, you will be completing a rough draft based on the outline that you submitted, okay? And there will also be two activities and discussion due that week. Your rough draft should be at least 5 paragraphs, including an intro, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. In-text and reference citations need to be used throughout it, okay? So notably, you also need to add in a fourth source. Then finally, in Module 5, you will be you will submit the final draft of your synthesis paper where you're synthesizing an argument, okay, that you've built throughout that term. Basically, you laid it out in Module 3. Now it's the final draft of it. You'll also have 2 activities due, discussion, and then that submission of the final essay. So quickly, I wanted to take a peek at sample assignments posted. Module 1 sample assignment is posted in discussion, and in our announcement, basically, as I noted already, you'll start with that introduction of the source, and then begin to discuss the major points made by the source. In Module 2's assignment, you're going to be comparing and contrasting the two sources you've chosen on the topic. I will expect at least an intro paragraph, and then those 2 paragraphs on differences and similarities, and then a conclusion. You can of course have more paragraphs if you need them. For your written assignment for Module 3, you'll have that thesis statement, okay, and then you will outline your introduction, and then your body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, body paragraph 3, and then your conclusion, okay. And as I stated earlier, you'll forecast those 3 supporting body paragraphs in your thesis statement. In this case, the thesis statement reads, the authors of all 3 articles believe that educating students about cyberbullying is important because they will become more cautious of their online activity, it will combat depression, and it will reduce the risk for substance abuse. And as you can see, those 3 points are all echoed nicely by the different colors and represented by the different colors. For Module 4 assignment, we take that outline and we turn it into a rough draft, and then for the Module 5 assignment, we take our rough draft and turn it into a final essay to be submitted. So all in all, you're going to be using 4 references supplied already, and it should be a great experience, a wonderful opportunity to really enhance your academic writing skills, and I'm here every step of the way for you. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.